We'll start in a minute or so. Let more people join us. Hi, good evening. We are waiting for more people to join us. तब तक मैं सेटअप अरेंज कर लेता हूँ चैट का. Good evening. Confirm audio. We'll start in a minute. We will be solving more and more questions. At any point, if we need any relevant theory, I will cover it on the spot. Good evening. I hope you guys are watching those recordings as well. Whenever you have free time, you're watching and completing those recordings. Chala, let us start problem solving. Let us not wait any further. So take a minute or so. Try this. I'll wait for a minute. Take a minute or so and solve this. Try. Comment your answers. I'll be able to see your answers. I will be able to give you one useful result based on this. It is the 34th question in the percentage series of lectures we are solving. 34th question. let us have a discussion on that. आप कभी कॉल करो मुझे क्लास के बाद, maybe in a day or two we'll have a word on it. Chalo. What is being said? A shopkeeper has, let me check the camera setting. Looks fine. Yeah. A shopkeeper first raises the price of a jewelry by X percentage and then decreases the price by X percentage. After one such up down cycle, the price of the jewelry decreases by 600. After the second up down cycle, the jewelry was sold for rupees 58,806 rupees. What was the original price of the jewelry? So one result I want you to have is when you increase something by X percentage and then again decrease by X percentage, increase and decrease percentage are equal. In that case, the total change is X minus X minus X square upon 100. If you notice, it is always a loss. Equal increase percentage, equal decrease percentage will always give you a loss, a decline of how much? X square upon 100 percentage. That much decrease will be there always. So here we do not know what is the price of the jewelry. Price is P. The jeweler functions in a peculiar manner, increases the price X percentage, decreases the price X percentage. That tells me he will be losing X square upon 100 percentage. And what is happening after one up down cycle, the price decreases by 600. So there is a, this is equal to 600 rupees decrease. So basically you just told me, please observe how I am creating the equation. P multiplied by X square upon 100. It is a percentage. So if it is 20%, what do? We write upon 100. If it is 30%, we write upon 100. So it will be written upon 100 like this. This is equal to 600 rupees. This is the first hint given to you. X percentage increase, X percentage decrease is always X square upon 100 percentage. So this is whatever percentage this is. This is 10%, 20% upon 100. So basically the first equation you have is P into X upon 100 whole square is equal to 600. ये नहीं कर सकते solve. There are two variables. So now the new price becomes P minus 600. How much is P? We do not know. Now this jeweler does again something new. He increases X percentage and he decreases X percentage. There is second cycle. There is second up down cycle. Now what happens is, now finally the price becomes 58806. 58806. That is the final price. And that is what here. Again, the amount of decrease we do not know, but the percentage decrease will be this. So question is, can you find the original price here in this particular problem? If you want to write this, the second part, excuse me, if you want to write the second part as the equation, be very careful. What is the current price? P minus 600. Now this is what? This is the final rate after decrease. How much is the decrease? Decrease is X square upon 100 percentage. So upon 100 एक और आ जाएगा. This is given to you. Do you understand? Even if you are very fast with quant, you are very fast with calculations, ऐसा equation solve नहीं होगा exam में. This question is not to be solved. You must observe a few things. Can I say the price is below by 600? when I perform X percentage increase decrease, there will be some decline. Decline will be there. That decline will be less than 600. When the price is P, it's a larger amount. On a larger amount, X square upon 100 percentage is 600 rupees. Now the price is lower than P. Thoda kam hai. So decrease will also be less because it is a percentage. It is a percentage. तो 600 से थोड़ा कम रुपए जाएगा. How much I do not know, you do not know. Can I say 600 as compared to 58,000 is almost nothing. So rather than solving equations, you can say there was maybe 590 rupees decrease, 595 rupees decrease, we do not know. But 600 decrease nahi hoga. So you think back. You add 600, you come here, you add 600 further, you come here. That is your answer. The question is solvable. CBD cannot be the answer. CBD is the answer when the question cannot be solved. There are two variables, one is P and one is X. The question can be solved for sure. Solvable to hai. So I'm saying go reverse and add 600, 600. What is 600, 600, 1200? Add 1200 to this. Add 1200 to this. What do you get? That is your answer. That is your answer. 60K. Yes, it's a cat level problem. If you try to solve equations, it's a cat and beyond level question. 60K is the amount. I can develop tricks to solve this particular problem. But I'm saying 58,000 is a very large number. 600 is pretty negligible. So even if it is 595, 594, we do not know. What is the actual decline? We do not know that part. So you assume it as 600 decline and then go back. 600 to 600, you'll have 60,000 rupees. Doubts in this? Confirmation? Others confirm? Done. Very good. Try this one. Take 1.5 minutes. A tank in a society has a capacity of 1200 liters. It has several taps attached to it. When tap A alone is draining the tank, it takes 98 minutes to empty the tank. When two identical taps A and B work, it takes 64 minutes for the tank to empty. By what percentage is the radius of B more or less as compared to the radius of A? So take your time, solve. First, try to relate what information is given to you, and do you have a method to connect the information and a formula or a method? What is required? Radius of the pipe. What information is given to you? You know the capacity of the tank. You know time taken by the pipe to empty the tank. So how is time related to capacity? How is it related to the radius of the pipe? How are these variables connected? Any answers? वॉल्यूम का फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे आप? देखो, understand. Let us point out a few things. Can I say, if there's a pipe with a larger area and a pipe with a lesser area, can I say larger pipe will have more flow, and a smaller pipe will have less flow? So observe who determines the flow. Pipe ka area, that opening, that is called cross section of the pipe. Larger cross section, larger flow; smaller cross section, smaller flow. Can I say flow depends upon area? Flow depends upon area. And what is formula for area? Pi r square. Pi does not matter. Pi is a constant value. It does not matter. So can I say flow of a pipe depends upon the radius? Now think. If the flow is more, if there's a tank, the tank is fixed. 1200 liter, 1500 liter, could be anything. The tank has fixed size. Can I say more flow would mean less time to empty? Can I say more flow would mean less time to empty the tank? Capacity is fixed. See, 1200 liters is fixed. I am trying to save you calculations. मैं capacity की value पे नहीं जा रहा. I am not even going to the value of capacity. I am saying flow, language पे ध्यान देंगे. Please follow the language. Flow is inverse of the time. More flow, less time; less flow, more time. So basically you are telling me radius square is proportional to 1 by time. ये समझा क्या आपको? Did you understand this? Radius square is flow, and flow is inverse of time. More radius, less time; less radius, more time. That is the link we have established. Now can I say, if there are two pipes, they take 64 minutes. So single pipe B should be taking twice of the time. If I imagine you and your friend have equal speeds and you get a job done in 10 hours, both of you. So individually you will take 20 hours. Pipe B and C are identical and together they complete the task in 64 minutes. So single pipe should be able to do it in 128 minutes. Now what is the time taken by pipe A to complete the task? 98 minutes. Now comes a very critical part. You want what? Radius of B is how much more or less compared to A. So basically you need what? You need radius of B upon radius of A, because percentage A में से निकलेगा. Comparison to or compared to A must be in the denominator of the calculation. So what will happen is, the square of this number, I will write time of B below. That is called inverse. नीचे आएगा. And time of A I will be writing above. Radius ऊपर है तो time नीचे, radius नीचे, time ऊपर. That is called inverse relation. So RB upon RA square is equal to what? 98 upon 128 is equal to what? 49 by 64. Now 49 is a square of 7. 64 is a square of 8. So this will lead to radius of B upon radius of A as 7 by 8. What is the numerator? The numerator is 1 less. 1 less on 8. So 12.5% less. That was the question. Radius of B is 12.5% less than it. That was the question. लिखो इनको, ऑब्जर्व करो, comment you are able to keep up with this. Comment done. एक बार समझ में आ जाए तो understand calculations are only 2 or 3 steps. The major part was understanding how are the things connected. The 1200 liter has no role to play here. We are not actually calculating the speed or flow. We are working with proportions or ratios of things. You don't have to actually divide the 1200 liter capacity anywhere. See, you will have to actually divide both capacity and time to find out speed. And through speed, you can find radius square. That is waste of time. वो चाहिए नहीं अपने को. You could actually divide 1200 by 98, so you'll get a decimal value. वहीं कहानी खत्म है. That decimal value will be the speed of the pipe, and speed will be proportional to pi r square. फिर pi से divide करना पड़ेगा, फिर रूट लेना पड़ेगा to find r. नहीं, ये क्लिक नहीं करा तो क्वेश्चन नहीं बनेगा बेटा. There will be lot of decimals to work with. इसीलिए तो मैंने कहा ना, हर तरह का all kinds of questions we'll solve, all variations of questions we'll see. लिखो इसको, समझो, डन करो, so we can move on. Try this. A very easy question, very simple question. Go on, try. What is the connection between income, expenditure, and saving? Income minus expenditure is equal to savings. So some hints are given about RAM, and you see they are all natural numbers, and these are multiples of 5s and 10s. 5 के 10 के multiples हैं. Assume 100 rupees and move on. Complete this. Complete the problem. Comment answers. Good. See, what does the question say? Monthly income of Ram is increased by 26%. His expenditure is increased by 70%. His expenditure, which is 70% of his monthly income, is increased by 20%. Find the change in his savings. So we are saying 100 rupees was the income. This is the old value. And what was the expenditure? Expenditure was 70%. So what was the saving? Saving was 30. Income, expense, saving. His income increases by 26%. So new income 126. His monthly expenses increased by 20%. Expenditure, which was 70%, increases by 20%. What is 20% of this? What is 20% of 70? It is 14. So the new value is 84. 84. So now we are saying what is the change in savings. So if it was 80 subtracted from this, it will be 46 minus 4. So that is 42. What is the amount of increase? Increase is 12 on 30 into 100. That is the question being asked. 0, 0 cancelled, cancelled 4. So 40%. A average, or rather a very easy question at this stage. I hope no doubts are there. Good. Give it a try. Again, simple application of percentages. A very straightforward application of percentages. Anmol spent 16.67% of his income on rent, 25% of the remaining on food, 60% of then remaining on education. If he is still able to save rupees 4,500 per month, find his monthly income. Find his monthly income in rupees. Try. I have given you hints on how to approach these questions. Whenever there is something from the remaining, again from the remaining, there is a very simple trick I have shown you guys, a very simple approach I have shown you guys, how to work with remaining value. How to work with the remaining value. So everyone should be putting in some effort here. Dekho, 16.67% is 1 by 6. 25% is 1 by 4. And 60% I can write it as 6 upon 10, or I can write it as 3 upon 5. Whenever remaining is used, we multiply denominators. I will simply multiply denominator 6, 4 and 5. How much is 6 into 4 into 5? 120. So I'll say 120 is the total money Anmol initially had. What is 1 by 6? What is 1 by 6? What is 1 by 6? It is 20 rupees. So 20 rupees is the expenditure on rent. So how much remaining is there? Remaining is 100. 25%. What is 25%? 1 by 4. What is 1 by 4? 25 rupees. 25 rupees goes to food. So how much is remaining? 75 is remaining. After food, 60% goes on education. So Anmol is a very diligent person, he spends good amount of money on education. So what is 60% of this? 60% is 3 by 5. 1 by 5, 15. 3 by 5, 45. That goes to education. So how much remains? 30. So we are saying these 30 rupees are actually, these 30 rupees are in reality equal to 4500. My job is to find total income. If I want, I can cancel. But क्यों करना है? Total income is 120. So you simply multiply this by 4. You multiply this by 4. 120 rupees was my assumption, should be equal to 5 into 4, 0, carried over 2, 16 plus 2, 18, and then 20 follows. So 18,000 was or is Anmol's monthly income. Everyone confirm you are able to understand this? Whenever the question is remaining, you multiply all the denominators. If you multiply all denominators, you can have your answer pretty fast. Others confirm? Good. Give it a try. We have seen similar questions. The previous question you're asking about, forming an equation in the previous question. Assuming value x, yes, it has to work. You could solve in this previous question by taking the value as x. You can say the value is x. 1 by 6 is gone. So remaining is 5 by 6. 1 by 4 is gone, given away. So remaining is 3 by 4. 60% is gone. So remaining must be 40%. That is equal to 4500. Absolutely it works. But now, after this, if I ask you, how much did he spend on food? After you find x, you will have to resolve. You will have to resolve to get the answer for food. Here the answer is visible to you. Now I can ask you for any intermediate value and you can visualize or see the answer. But if variable x, you will have to resolve to get the answer for any intermediate value. Absolutely. Chalega na? That can be done. Try this. In an examination consisting of 4 subjects, marks obtained by Satyam in 3 of them are 91, 93, 97 respectively. Each subject is of equal marks. This is very important. This is critical. This I have shown you earlier. Under the given circumstances, his average percentage marks in the examination cannot be. Out of the 4 values given to you, 3 values can be and 1 value cannot be. So it is a question based upon finding the range. As we have talked about, when subject marks are equal, the overall percentage is the average. So I can say 91 marks, 93 marks, 97 marks, plus the missing value is x. divided by 4. I've discussed this in the last lecture with you yesterday, that when all subjects have equal marks, the overall percentage is the average. Now we are saying, what can this be? Can I say in the last exam, maximum score and minimum score can be 100 and 0? So you check for both and your answer is ready. So what is 7 plus 3? 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus this is 281. So one of the ranges value can be this. This is the lower range. And if you take 100 here, that is the upper range. So we are indirectly asking you which answer option is out of the range. So 280 upon 7 is 70.25, and it will be here 95.25. So any percentage is possible between this and this range, 70.25 and 95.25. Which of these numbers is outside the range? Which of these numbers is outside the range? Answer option D. Which of the following cannot be the score? That is a score of 96 cannot be there. Decimal marks can be there, no? When marks are equal in every exam, we say the total percentage or overall percentage is the average. बताओ ये क्लियर हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? Are you able to understand this? Good. Try the next one. Try this one. Have we solved any question of this kind earlier? So I want you to highlight this, remember this approach in the topic called as mixtures and allegations. It is a very important concept. This is a very important concept for mixed allegations. So I'll just paint a picture. I'll just explain this to you. A small example. Imagine this container. This container has no weight. Its अपना weight is 0. In this container, there are some stones. It could be stones, it could be solid particles. Some stones are there in the container and it is filled with water. There is water also in this container. So some values are given. The water has a weight, let us assume or observe, of 80 grams. Let us say stones have a weight of 20 grams. Because total weight is 100, can I say water is 80% and stones are 20%? Now, when I keep it in the sun, when I put it under the sun, or maybe I put a burner under this, or I put a flame under this, any of these two things, what will happen is the water will start to go away, evaporate in the air. Will the weight of stones change? No. Let us say water has become, let us say now 60 grams. Stones will still be 20 grams. Stones did not change. So stones will look like 25% of the total and water will look like 75% of the total. I wanted to focus now on some numbers I'm highlighting. See, as a percentage, everything is changing. Do you see? The percentage of water has gone down. क्योंकि heat हो रहा है, water is going away. And percentage of stone has gone up. क्योंकि पानी कम हो रहा है, तो stone will appear more. But in all of this, what is actually not changing? Do you see the weight? Do you see the weight of stones did not change? It is a constant. So in all such questions where a fruit is kept under sun, or there's a sugar solution you are boiling, or there is a salt solution you keep under sun, in all such questions, equate the component not changing. Just say, let us say, I have some milk solution. Milk solution will have milk and water. I am adding 10 liters water. What is not changing? The amount of pure milk. So in all such examples, equate the component not changing. ये wording कहीं लिख लो, equate the component not changing. Equate the component not changing. I can show you in CAT past year papers, similar question appearing maybe 3 times. In long time, I'll say 2007-8, there was a question somewhat like this. And recently in 2016-17, there was a question. It involved decimal calculations, but the concept was same. What are we saying? When the lemon is fresh, when the lemon is fresh, it will have 80% water. It will have 20% solid. I can use the word solid or I can use the word pulp. It will have 20% pulp, solid in it. Now we are saying it was kept under sun, so it was dry or dried. Now water is 30%. So solid will be 70%. The question is, if 210 kilograms of fresh 210 kilograms of fresh lemons are kept under the sun, how many kilograms will we have here? So you equate what? You equate solids. What was the amount of solid or pulp? 20% of 210 kilograms. How much is the solid now? Kitna solid hai ab? Solid is X percentage of, or rather, solid is 70% of X. Solid is the solid part is 70% of X. Your job is done. Percentage is cancelled. 70 से cancel हो जाएगा 3 बार. 20 into 3, 60 kilograms are left. When you dry, you will have 60 kilograms of lemons which are dried. That's your answer. 60 kilograms. Equate what? equate the component that does not change. Always equate the component that does not change. इसको अच्छे से लिखना बेटा आपको, equate the component that does not change. Highlight this. I can show you many examples by modifying this concept. Another question could be, what is the amount of water that evaporated? Amount of water that evaporated. So 210 kilograms you keep under sun, बच गया 60 kilograms. So how much evaporation? 150 kilogram evaporation is there. लिखो ये चीजों को, कंफर्म करो you are able to understand this. Good. Try this. In a bowl, there are 200 marbles which are either golden or black. If some black marbles are removed, because of which their percentage changes from 99% to 98%, how many black marbles remain in the bowl? Take your time, observe, take your time, learn something from this. There are what? Two marbles, black marbles and golden marbles. You are taking away black marbles. So because of that, percentage will change. What is not changing? The number of golden marbles in the beginning and number of golden marbles in the end will be same. So you don't have to form big equations. When black marbles were 99%, so 1% of 200 were what? Golden marbles. Now, because 98% marbles are black, so golden marbles are 2%. 2% of total value. What is X? Total marbles. Total marbles. So see, percentage is cancelled. Percent basically is upon 100. Cancelled. If I cancel 2, 100 is equal to X. So there are 100 marbles now. What exactly is the question? How many black marbles remain in the ball? बचे कितने हैं ball में black marbles? So black marbles are 98% of 100. So how many black marbles are there? 98 black marbles are there. So again, it was the same question. It was the same question as the earlier one. Rather than having water and solid, what did we have? We have black marbles and golden marbles. What is being removed? Black marbles are being removed. So uska percentage will change. Quantity will change, percentage will change. What is not changing? The number of golden marbles in the beginning, in the end are equal. So equate golden marbles और वहां से you will be able to find the black marbles. These are very fundamental questions. But ये concept ही नहीं पता, you will never get the right answer. Without knowing this concept, you will not be able to find the correct answer. How many black marbles remain in the bowl? That is the question. How many black marbles remain in the bowl? Black marbles are 98%. 98% of, no, please pay attention. How many black marbles remain in the bowl? Black marbles are 98% of the current value. And how much is the current value? It is 100. If I reframe the question, let me reframe the question for you. How many black marbles were removed? Were removed. How many black marbles were removed? Try and answer this. Try to answer this part. Rituraj, this will clear your doubt. So black marbles were what? Black marbles were उतना भी नहीं करना. See, total marbles initially were 200. Total marbles finally are 100. So how many have been removed? Removed is 100, which is black marbles. How many black marbles were there? ऐसा वैसा you want to solve. Black marbles were 99%. So 99% of 200 means 198 black marbles were there. From these 198, you took away 100. So 98 remain. Everything matches. All numbers match. All values match. Beta 198 black marbles tha. Now you took away some of the black marbles. Because of that, उनका percentage कम हो गया. So black marbles का percentage कम हो गया. The question is how many black marbles remain? I'm trying to teach you from the previous example. Equate क्या करना है? What should you equate? The component that does not change. जो चीज change नहीं होती है उसे equate करना है. So why do you want to work with the number of black marbles? काम ही नहीं करना उस पे. Total भी कम हो जाएगा. Yes. So work with the component that is not changing. In all such questions, always work with the component that is not changing. जल्दी आंसर आएगा और सही आंसर आएगा. Equate the component not changing. इसका कैट में जो क्वेश्चन था, इट वाज डेसिमल बेस्ड. उसमें थोड़े ज्यादा कैलकुलेशंस थे. Go on, try this. I'll wait. You have 2 minutes time. Try this. किधर है answers? Oh, when we stop the camera, it's a common camera between OBS and this. Oh, chalo, let me solve this for you. Yeah. Is the audio working fine now? Is the audio clear? Confirmation on the audio. Is the audio clear? In an election between two candidates, in an election between two candidates, one who got 25% of total votes polled lost election by a margin which is 20% of the voters on the voting list. What percentage of votes on the voters list went to the winner? क्या बोल रहा है ये? What is being said? क्या क्या बोले जा रहा है? There are two kinds of lists. If you see around you, let us say your society or the place you reside in nearby area has, let us say, 1,000 people on the voting list. Their name is on the list, the voters card. But the number of people who actually go to vote is less. Let us say that is 800. It's a very large number as compared to 1,000. इतना लोग जाता नहीं vote करने आजकल. Go to vote. So when a winner and loser, the vote count is there. That is between winner and loser. So the winner and loser will get 800 votes. Those are voters who cast their vote or those votes were polled. These people went to the voting station and they put their vote. Those votes were polled. Total votes are 1,000. There are two different lists. One is voting list, one is list of polled voters. So what does the question say? In an election between two candidates, the one who got 25% of the polled votes lost. If somebody gets 25% of polled, can I say this person is the loser, winner, because polled will go to both winner and loser. There's no third person. So winner would have got 75% of polled. Winner would have got 75% of the polled votes. Now we are saying the margin is equal to 20%. See, if the winner gets 100 votes, loser gets 90, this 10 can be called winning margin. It can also be called losing margin. It's the same thing. Winner loser ke gap is called margin. So that margin is 20% of the list voters or voters on list. ये वाला list, voting list, or let me write it as voting list. Confusion नहीं होगा. 20% of voting list. So this gives me idea. 50% of polled is actually equal to 20% of voting list. So polled upon voting is 2/5. If there are 2 votes in the polling booth, there are 5 votes on the list. So what is the question? What percentage of votes on the voter list went to the winner? How many votes is the winner getting? Winner is getting 75% of 2 votes, 75% of polled. So winner is what percent of the voter list? How many people are there on the voter list? According to me, 5 people. So you're asking me what is this percentage? Winner upon voting list into 100 is the percentage. So you rearrange and give me answer. Let me perform this final calculation. yellow color, 75% into 2 upon 5 into 100. 100 cancel. 75 into 2 upon 5, 150 upon 5. So he must have got 30 percentage votes from the list. 30 percentage votes from the list. I don't think there can be any doubts in this. The only thing we had to work with, the only thing we had to observe was how to connect the two, how to connect polled votes with the voting list. That was the only thing we had to look after or take care of. Comment done. We can go to the next problem. Very simple question. Very simple question. आगे बढ़ो, आगे बढ़ो. Let us not put time in this. ये 20% ज्यादा है तो कितना परसेंट कम है? You can virtually answer this, verbally answer this. Try this. Take your time. Try this. Take 2 minutes. Answers. I do not see any answers. So a person has certain amount with him. When the word like this is used, certain amount, they are trying to hide from you how much money does the person have. The money is being hidden. नहीं तो बोलता ना 500 रुपए 400 रुपए. Not being told. A person has a certain amount with him. He goes to the market. He can buy 50 oranges or 40 mangoes. So they are saying the money that he has is equal to the price of 50 oranges. I am saying price of orange, let us say, is X. X is the rate of one orange. When you say or means either you get this or you get this. You can't get both. ये खरीदो या ये खरीदो, not both. So this money equal to 50 oranges is equal to 40 mangoes. I'm imagining one mango ka rate is Y. I don't know what is X, what is Y, I don't know what is money is. He retains 10% of the sum. So 10% of the money, can I say, will be equal to 5 oranges, or it will be equal to 4 mangoes? 10% means removing 1 0. So I removed 1 0 from this, I removed 1 0 from this. Good. So we have removed 10% from this. Now we are saying he buys 20 mangoes. He buys 20 mangoes. Can I say 20% looks like 20 mangoes is half of this? 20 mangoes is half of this. Half of this means 50% of money he has used for mangoes. खरीद लिया इसने. Now the question is, how many oranges can he purchase? Question किसमें है? Oranges. See, if he buys 20 mangoes, he can buy 25 oranges, but he has to save money. He has to save money equal to 5 oranges. Equal to 5 oranges, he has to save money. So how many oranges will he actually buy? 20. Think clearly. You and I did not know the amount of money with this person. So I'm trying to manipulate 10%, 50% into quantity of oranges and mangoes. Observe that. अपने को amount नहीं पता था. We did not know the amount with this person. So we are trying to manipulate that through quantity. He already has purchased 20 mangoes. 20 mangoes are precisely half. So 50% money is gone. Once 50% money is gone, he saves 10%. Now, because the question is about oranges, with 50% money, he can buy 25 oranges. But he has to save 10%, 10% of total. So he has to save money equal to 5 oranges. So how many can he buy? He can buy 20 oranges. Is there any other way to solve this question? देखो, modify कर करके we can keep on creating newer approaches. I am saying at this stage, my worry or my concern is how much money does he have. If I say 50 into price of one orange is equal to 20 into price of one mango, 40 into price of one mango. Can I say this person has a multiple of 50 rupees and 40 rupees. So I'm assuming the money is 200 rupees. ये दिया नहीं है. I'm assuming this. So can I say price of one orange is equal to 4 rupees and price of one mango is equal to 5 rupees. अब आगे बढ़ते जाओ. How much does he save? He saves 10%. So 10% of 200 is 20. He has saved for transportation, saved for taxi. How much can he spend? He can spend 180 rupees. He can spend. How many mangoes does he buy? 20. What is price of mango? 5 rupees. 5 into 20, 100 rupees he has spent on mangoes. So how many has he got further? 80 rupees. Then move away. He has got 80 rupees further. ये 80 rupees में what is he buying? Orange. What is price of a single orange? 4 rupees. So divide this by 4. So he could easily save money for 20 oranges. How did you assume 200? That is critical. See, he is buying 50 oranges or 40 mangoes. So the money he has should be a multiple of 50 and 40. A multiple is larger. So a multiple of 50 and 40 is 200. Job done. Observe. Complete this. Comment done. Good. Try this. This is the actual CAT question. This is actually a CAT question. This is a CAT question which requires a lot of calculations. सबसे पहले you need to understand there are two different elections. There are two different elections. There are two different outcomes. This question has nothing to do with current political scenario, current elections in India. उससे relate मत करना. पहले तो इक्वेशन कैसा बनेगा, you'll have to think a lot on that. See, what I'm saying is when the question is very easy, learn to solve it. Easy है, जल्दी बन जाएगा, you'll have your answer very fast. When the question is complicated और आपसे equation नहीं बन रहा or you are not able to understand head and tail of the problem, head or tail of the problem, तब जुगाड़ सोचो. Then think of options. Then think what else can be done. Easy है, लगता है बन जाएगा, बना दो. नहीं तो easy question में जुगाड़ के चक्कर में, ट्रिक के चक्कर में you will get a wrong answer. Number of votes not cast for Praja Party increased by 25% in national general elections over those not cast for it in previous assembly polls, and the Praja Party lost by a majority twice as large as that by which it had won assembly polls. So general election, the party is losing. Assembly polls, it had won earlier. If a total of 2,60,000 people voted each time, how many voted for Praja Party in assembly elections? क्या word है? Assembly elections. Assembly elections were won by Praja Party. Now Praja Party is losing. So first I will solve this complete thing through equations, complete, full approach. Then we'll think of jugards. See, if there are two parties, Party X and Party Y, people who are not voting for Party X are voting for Party Y. So whose vote is increasing? Whose vote? Opposition ka vote is increasing by 25%. The question is not saying कि Praja Party का vote is decreasing by 25%. The question is saying opposition का vote is increasing. Listen to this. There was some vote Praja Party was getting. I am focusing on assembly because the question is on assembly polls or assembly elections. I am saying Praja Party ka vote is PP and opposition ka vote is OP. It is equal to 2.6 lakhs. It was originally 2.6 lakhs total Praja Party and opposition. Now I am saying Praja Party ka vote is PP, opposition ka vote is OP. This is increasing by 25%. Opposition का share is increasing by 25%. तो ये share कहाँ से आएगा? It is going to be compensated from the vote share of प्रजा पार्टी. अगर ये 10 वोट भी है तो इसका गिरेगा ना. ये अगर 100 वोट भी है तो इसका गिरेगा. Now this is called the margin. ये वाला is the winner minus the loser. That is the margin. The number of votes not cast for Praja Party increased by 25% in general. This is loser. General elections. Over those cast for it in the previous assembly polls. Assembly polls में Praja Party का vote PP है. Here it is decreasing. Praja Party lost by twice the majority. This is the loss of Praja Party. It is twice of the previous winning majority, as large as by which it had won. So Praja Party was winning minus opposition. This is the margin of winning for Praja Party. This is the margin of losing, which is double. So by solving this, miraculously we'll have some equations. तो ना ये 4 को मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं ऊपर. This becomes मैं लिख के करता हूँ, अदरवाइज विल कंफ्यूज यू. जुगाड़ भी है, डोंट वरी. जुगाड़ भी है, डोंट वरी. सो दिस 4 मल्टीप्लाइड हियर, 4 OP प्लस OP माइनस 4 प्रजा पार्टी माइनस OP, ये प्लस हो जाएगा, माइनस आके बाहर प्लस हो जाएगा, इज इक्वल टू 8 प्रजा पार्टी माइनस 8 अपोजिशन. ये वाला चाहे इधर चला जाएगा. सो इफ आई ब्रिंग दिस हियर, that is 12 Praja Party. If I bring it here, 4 plus 1 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 8 14. So opposition on Praja Party is equal to 6 by 7. So can I say opposition ka vote looks like opposition ka vote, look at this, opposition ka vote looks like a multiple of 6 and Praja Party ka vote looks like a multiple of 7. Addition of both is equal to 2,60,000 votes. इधर क्या है, 13K is equal to 2,60,000 votes. So यहाँ से 13 cancelled, 20,000. हमें किसका वोट चाहिए? प्रजा पार्टी का. So प्रजा पार्टी is 7K. 7 into 20,000 is equal to 1,40,000 votes. Those were the votes given to Praja Party in the last elections. Take your time, copy this down. I'll share one more approach with you. Copy this down. Copy this down, comment done. Observe how the values are moving. Observe the movement of numbers between these. Comment done. So we can go to the next problem, or I can show you the trickier approach, or I'll say shortcut for this. Now Can I say one information or one piece of information is very clear, that Praja Party went on to win the assembly elections. If a party is going to win the assembly elections, it will always have more than half of the votes in the election. So you look at this answer option 1. I'll change the color of the pen to help you understand. Let us stick with the green color. This number is below half. This number is below half. So in these two cases, option A and D, Praja Party would not have won the assembly elections. Eliminated. They are gone. Now see, if I work with option B, I'm deliberately using option B. वो नहीं आएगा तो answer is C. Praja Party got 150000 votes. So how many votes did opposition get? 11000. So what is the margin? The margin is 40,000. Now what you are supposed to do, this is what assembly polls. Now in general elections, what you need to do is इसको 25% से बढ़ाना है. तो let me use a calculator. कुछ नहीं होता, आप भी करो एग्जाम में यूज, छोटा मोटा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तो 1.25 multiplied by 1 1 1 2 3 4. So the votes here are 137500. So how many votes will our Praja Party get? It will get 122500. ये Praja Party के votes and these are opposition के. What is the margin here? The margin here 137500 minus that is 15,000. Is the margin getting doubled? ये जो left side में ये जो margin है, is this margin actually double of the previous margin? It is not. तो ये option भी eliminate हो गया. The only answer option is C. देखो C को use करके if I prove it for you, तो आंसर को यूज करके फिर से आंसर लाना हो गया. तो deliberately I proved that option B is wrong. What you do is you actually find out their votes. 1,50,000, 1,10,000. You increase it by 25%. 1,37,500. तो प्रजा पार्टी का वोट 1,22,500 माइनस कर दिया, 2,06,000 से माइनस कर दिया. The gap is 15,000. The margin is 15,000. Is the margin double? No. The question clearly says the margin of loss is double the margin of win. If no options are given, तो equations बनाकर ही solve करना. If options are not given, theta question है. But if options are given, you can use options and get answers. Is the second method clear to you guys? Did you understand the second method well? Is the second method clear to you? Moving on. Try this. Very easy question. Try this. This is going to test your conceptual understanding of percentage increase decrease. हाँ जी, comment answers. अरे इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. You guys are unnecessarily panicking after seeing 1000%. Whatever increase there. What is inflation? Inflation is increase. Inflation, increase in the value. There was 1000% inflation, then the cost of article, which is cost is 6 units now, will be how much in 2 years? If the inflation was 10%, inflation was 10%, we will say 110 upon 100 लगा दिया. Inflation means percentage increase. हो गया. If the inflation was 20%, what will you multiply? You will multiply 120 upon 100. जितना भी increase है, we write it on 100 as extra. 30% inflation होता, I will be writing 130 upon 100. How much is the inflation? 1000. So what will you write in the numerator? You will write 1000 plus 100. 1100 upon 100. ये पहला साल हुआ. Second year, jitna whatever increase is there, you add it to 100. So 1000 plus 100, 1100 upon 100. So you are supposed to multiply the two percentage changes to 6 cost. Cost was 6 units. So 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. 11 into 11 into 6. 11 into 11, 121 into 6. Only concept it is testing is कैसे बढ़ाया आपने. Whatever increase is there, you apply 100 plus increase on 100. 10% increase चाहिए, 100 plus 10 upon 100. 20% increase चाहिए, 100 plus 20 upon 100. यहाँ कितना increase चाहिए? 1000. So 100 plus 1000, 1100 upon 100. ऐसा कितनी बार करना है? 2 बार. Your job is done. बढ़ते हैं इनसे आगे. Now I have solved this question for you. This is actually the CAT question. This is actually from CAT. In previous question, options were very far. One option was 7,000. One option was 6,000, 60,000. One option was 50 to 56,000. Options were very far apart. In this case, that is not the case. बनाओ, try करो. राजेश, आपका मैसेज आया मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे. Is something wrong? I was answering you. क्लास में लैग हो रहा है. ओके ओके ओके. नो, देयर इज नो मैसेज फ्रॉम योर साइड. आपके साइड से कोई मैसेज नहीं बेटा मेरे को यहाँ पे. देयर इज नो मैसेज फ्रॉम योर साइड ऑन द in the chat box or on the screen. No, Rajesh, not you. Chalo. You understand the complexity here. Problem क्या है? Do you understand what is the problem here? The prices are very close. थोड़ा ठीक है, I can apply जुगाड़. Observe. The shop owner of an art shop conducts his business in the following manner. Every once in a while, he increases or raises the price by X percentage, and then a while later reduces all the new prices by X percentage. After one such up-down cycle, the price was decreased by 441 rupees. After a second round of up-down cycle, the painting was sold for rupees 1944.81. What was the original price of painting. So there is some price of painting P. The art owner increases X percentage, decreases X percentage. So X square upon 100 is the decrease. And what is that decrease? It is rupees 441. Now the price becomes P minus 441. Now he does the same thing. Increases X percentage, decreases X percentage. Now the price again decreases X square upon 100 percentage, which is how much we do not know. But the final price is 1944.81. That is the final price. Now the question is, can you find out the value of P? Can I say 441? 441 out of 2000 is a large number. What was there? 600 रुपए का gap, 600 rupees का gap. And 600 was a very small number as compared to these options. But 441 is a significant number. It's an important number, clear cut, important value. What you can say is, अगर ये होता P, if this was P rupees, if this was P rupees, and you do the same increase decrease, 441 कम होता, decrease होता, but the price is below 441. So decrease will be less than 441. Could be 400, could be 390, could be 410, could be anything. But 441 का decrease नहीं होगा. So what you can say is, if I think reverse, I go back, I add 441, and I go back and I add 441. See what value am I getting? I am getting 882 added to 1944.81. So 0.81, 612 carried over 1. कितना हो जाएगा? 28. ये ज़्यादा है. This is more than what you should have. This is more than what you should have. But your answer will be somewhat nearer to this. Somewhat nearer to this. Do you see these are options? These options are very far below. These options are very far below than this. भाई ऐसा सोचो, can I say 400 तो पक्का बढ़ेगा. From here, if I go back, 441 तो पक्का बढ़ेगा. If you add 441 to this, तो 2300 तो वैसे ही क्रॉस हो गया. 2300 वैसे ही क्रॉस हो गया. Option B and D are gone. B and D are cancelled. अब answer is either A or the answer is C. One way to solve now at this stage is, I can start with answer options and check. I can start with answer options and check, or I can say 2800 के आसपास there's only one answer option. Only one answer option is that close A. I'll give you one more tricky approach. एक और मैं आपको tricky approach दूंगा. Is this thought process clear? Why is B and D cancelled? Current rate is 1944. 441 decrease पहले हो गया था. Even if I look at only one decrease, तो 2300 तो क्रॉस हो गया ना. 2388 क्रॉस हो चुका है. So 2000 cannot be the answer. 2200 cannot be the answer. मैं केवल इस पे ध्यान दे रहा हूं. I'm only focusing on this value. इतना decrease हो चुका है and this value. There is one more way to get a solution. अब जो मैं करूंगा, it is slightly tricky. Do you guys remember those equations that I formed for you? मैं बोर्ड पे लिख रहा हूं, सुनना ध्यान से. थोड़ा ध्यान से. The price is P and increase decrease is this. Do you remember ये equation I have formed for you earlier? अब जो मैं करने जा रहा हूं ना गाइज, थोड़ा सा अपना पेन वेन छोड़ दो, पे अटेंशन टू द स्क्रीन, पे अटेंशन। नाउ डू यू सी, ये जो भी प्राइस है, ये वॉट एवर दिस प्राइस इज, वॉट एवर दिस अमाउंट इज, इट इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ पी। ये इसको मैं के बुलाता हूँ, इसको मैं के बुलाता हूँ, दिस ऑल इज के इक्वल टू के। सो पी इंटू के is equal to p minus 441. K is some number. And now p minus 441 into k is equal to 194481. ये खुद भी किसका मल्टीपल? इट इज मल्टीपल ऑफ p. दिस होल थिंग इज मल्टीपल ऑफ p. तो दिस होल थिंग इज मल्टीपल ऑफ p. दिस इज मल्टीपल ऑफ p. So p and 1944.81 will have common factor. ये थोड़ा एडवांस कॉन्सेप्ट था, ध्यान देना. What is the sum of the digit here? 8 plus 1 9. 4 plus 4 8 plus 1 9 plus 9. So do you see the sum of digits is 27? So this is a multiple of 9. If this is a multiple of 9, this will also be a multiple of 9. ये अगर 9 का मल्टीपल है, भले डेसिमल है, तो ये भी मल्टीपल ऑफ 9 होगा, बिकॉज दिस वैल्यू इज अ मल्टीपल ऑफ p. ये खुद p का मल्टीपल है, तो अगर ये 9 का मल्टीपल है तो p इज ऑल्सो मल्टीपल ऑफ 9. दिस इज नॉट अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 9. हाउ डू वी चेक मल्टीपल ऑफ 9? डिजिट का एडिशन, नॉट अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 9. इसको इसको एक बार ऐड करना. 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 6 15, 15 plus 7 22 is not a multiple of 9. The only multiple of 9 is this. Otherwise solving नहीं होगा आपसे. You could not possibly solve this. A is the answer, absolutely. अभी जो जुगाड़ लगा है, look at the way equations are created. I want you to learn how to create equations as well. Look at the bottom part of the screen. एक बार रिवाइज करेंगे what I had shown you पिछले सवाल में. How did we create the equation? The percentage changes x square upon 100%. एक और 100 लगेगा ना टू कैलकुलेट द एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू. जैसे 20% तो नीचे 100 लगता है, 30% नीचे 100 लगता है, तो इसके नीचे भी 100 लगेगा. ये एडवांस है. इवन बाय करंट कैट सेनेट ये एडवांस सवाल है. हाँ, यू विल से, आपके दिमाग में आ रहा होगा सर व्हाट इफ थीटा इज देयर, व्हाट इफ ऑप्शंस आर नॉट देयर. तो नहीं बनेगा बेटा ये क्वेश्चन. विदाउट ऑप्शंस, विदाउट हैविंग रेंज नहीं बनेगा ये क्वेश्चन. कांट बी सॉल्व्ड. छिड़खानी करना ही नहीं है इससे. Comment done, so I can go to the next problem. ये थोड़ा सा एडवांस है बट बनाते हैं इसको. चलो, दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन टेकन फ्रॉम कैट इफ आई एम नॉट मिस्टेकन. बड़ा पुराना सवाल है, 2007 2008, बट बहुत अच्छा सीखने मिलेगा आपको इन दिस. व्हाट आई वांट यू टू डू इज रीड फ्रॉम हियर टिल हियर. आप सब कुछ पढ़ लो, देन आई विल सॉल्व इट फॉर यू. You guys study. I'll give you 2 minutes. You read everything. You read everything. I'll give you 2 minutes. तो दिस क्वेश्चन डिजर्व्स अ लॉट ऑफ रेस्पेक्ट, क्योंकि बहुत बड़े ढंग से फ्रेम किया क्वेश्चन है, कैट का क्वेश्चन है. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज Shabnam is considering three alternatives to invest her surplus cash for a week. एक हफ्ते के लिए उनको इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है. She wishes to guarantee maximum returns on her investment. She has three options, each of which can be utilized fully or partially in conjunction with others. अगर शबनम के पास मान लो 3,000 रुपए हैं, तो उनकी मर्जी है. शी कैन पुट ऑल हर मनी इन ए और इन बी और इन सी. शी कैन यूज एनी ऑप्शन fully completely, or she can use options together. She might decide कि मेरे को 1500 रुपए डालना है. She might decide कि मेरे को 1000 रुपए डालना है. So we do not know how will she invest money. But what does she want? She wants a guaranteed return. मेरे को गारंटी चाहिए इतना पैसा. I want a guarantee return which is maximum possible. Now what are the investment options? You invest your money in option A, which is a public sector bank, which will give you 0.1%. Fix है. Option B is invest into some company ABC. If the market goes up, market rises, Shabnam will get 5% return, positive. Market goes up, she gets positive return. But when the market falls down, तो क्या हो जाएगा? She will lose 3% of her investment. मान लो Shabnam has put all her money in option B, all the money is in option B, और market गिर गया, तो will she get maximum guaranteed return? No, पैसा 3% डूब जाएगा. तो पूरा का पूरा पैसा B में डालने से what is better? पैसा A में डाल दो, गारंटी तो है, रिटर्न तो है. In option C, she invests into a different company CBA. When the market rises, when the market goes up, तो इनका नुकसान होता है. When the market goes up, she will lose 2.5%, and if the market goes down, she will gain 2%. Can I say कोई सेंस नहीं बनता to put all your money in B or all your money in C? Let me first paint a picture for you. क्या क्या हो रहा है? A is fixed 0.10%. What is B? B is 5% positive, market goes up. And क्या है? And 3% decrease in the investment, market goes down. What is C? C is market goes up, you lose 2.5%. लिखा है वहां पे, lose लिखा है. Yes, 2.5% lose होगा. Negative means lose. Market is going up. देखो, this is the sign for market going up. When the market goes down, कितना रिटर्न दे रही है इनको ये? 2% positive. 2% positive, market goes down. I have three options. What I can do is, listen to this. I can put all money in A, or I can put all money in B, or I can put all money in C, or I can put money in AB, money in AC, money in BC, or I can put money in ABC. How many possible investment options do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनना और समझना. Can I say putting all the money in B and all the money in C हम रिजेक्ट कर चुके हैं, बिकॉज मार्केट ऊपर चला गया तो C में नुकसान हो जाएगा, नीचे चला गया B में नुकसान हो जाएगा. देयर इज नो गारंटी रिटर्न. नाउ डू यू सी 0.1% और मार्केट ऊपर चला गया, तो व्हाई विल आई मिक्स ए बी? जरूरत क्या मिक्स करने का? क्योंकि सी व्हेन यू मिक्स 2%, वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस, व्हेन यू मिक्स परसेंटेज, इट इज ऑलवेज द एवरेज इन बिटवीन. जब ऑलरेडी 5% मिल रहा है, तो व्हाई विल आई पुट इवन अ सिंगल पैसा इन ए? और मार्केट नीचे चला गया तो इट इज वेरी रिस्की. तो आई एम सेइंग दीज ऑप्शंस मेक नो सेंस. अब सुनना. तो बेसिकली यू हैव थ्री ऑप्शंस. Put all your money in A, or you put your money in BC, or you put your money in ABC. अब सुनना. A में कितना है? 0.1% मान लो. बीसी में थोड़ा मैनिपुलेट करके इफ आई गेट लेट अस से इससे ज्यादा, इफ आई गेट 2% बीसी में, व्हाई विल आई कंबाइन देम? उल्टा, इफ ए इज इक्वल टू 0.1% और बीसी में आ गया 0.02%, कम आ गया, ए से कम आ गया, व्हाई विल आई कंबाइन देम? तो बेसिकली यू हैव ओनली टू ऑप्शंस ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट, either you put all your money in A or you distribute your money between BC. अगर BC का परसेंटेज A से ज्यादा है तो go with that, अगर BC का परसेंटेज A से कम है तो go with A. अभी तक did you understand how did I slowly removed all options? Only options available are A or BC. Do you understand why ABC is not a choice? वो clear है आपको? Do you understand why A and B and C is not a choice? क्योंकि BC का परसेंटेज अगर कंबाइन A से ज्यादा है तो why will I bring in A? एवरेज कम हो जाएगा ना उससे। और अगर BC का परसेंटेज इज लेस देन A तो कंबाइन क्यों करोगे? A का डिगरा देंगे B and C। अभी तक आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? देयर आर टू चॉइसेस, ऑल मनी गोज टू A और ऑल मनी गोज टू BC। Guys, is this cancellation of options clear to you? ये समझ में आ रहा है कि आपको why only options available are only A और only BC? अब मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करता हूं। Now I'll explain you. If some rupees are given, listen to this. कितना पैसा I do not know. X rupees are invested in B and Y rupees are invested in C. ये rupees है, X and Y are rupees, पैसा। देखो, मार्केट ऊपर चला गया और मार्केट नीचे चला गया, देयर हैज टू बी अ गारंटी बैलेंस रिटर्न। मेरे को चाहिए ही चाहिए इतना, मार्केट जाए ऊपर चाहे नीचे, आई डोंट केयर। मैंने एक्स रुपीज डाला बी में, वाई रुपीज डाला सी में, तो कैन आई से आई विल बी गेनिंग अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 5% ऑफ एक्स। ऊपर चला गया मार्केट, जब मार्केट ऊपर चला गया तो देयर इज अ लॉस इन सी, तो मेरे को 2.5% का लॉस हो जाएगा ऑन वाई रुपीज। मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया एक्स रुपीज, वाई रुपीज, मार्केट हैज गॉन अप। इफ मार्केट गोज डाउन, कैन आई से आई विल बी लूजिंग 3% of X rupees. What is X? Investment in B. Market has gone down. What will I gain? I will gain 2% of Y. This is balance return. Market ऊपर जाए चाहे नीचे जाए, it is a guarantee. इतना मिलेगा आपको. You will always get this much amount of money. You will always have this much amount of money with you. Let me cancel. देखो 100 cancel हो गया. I am bringing it here. 8x. I am moving it on the right side. 4.5 y. I'm rearranging this. X upon y is equal to 45 upon 80 is equal to 9 upon 16. अब थोड़ा रुक जाओ. I am putting 9 rupees in B and I am putting 16 rupees in C. ऐसा मैंने मान लिया. मैं उसको यहां पुट करता हूं. I am putting that here. 5 upon 100 into 9 minus 2.5 upon 100 into 16. कैलकुलेट करो इसको. That is perfectly fine. मिस्टेक्स होंगे अभी हैंड रिटन में, कैलकुलेटर से करो. That is perfectly fine. कैलकुलेटर. That is 45 minus 2.5 into 16. तो ये हमारी अर्निंग आ रही है. सुनना, दिस अर्निंग इज इक्वल टू 5 upon 100 रुपीज. ये रुपया है ना, एक्स और वाई का रुपया है. तो परसेंटेज में अर्निंग कितना है? व्हाट डिड यू इन्वेस्ट? यू इन्वेस्टेड 9 रुपीज हियर, 16 रुपीज हियर इज इन्वेस्टमेंट. आपका प्रॉफिट है 5 upon 100. तो परसेंटेज में कितना प्रॉफिट है? ये कैंसिल हो गया. 5 upon 25 is equal to 0.2%. अभी मेरे को कोई हरी नहीं. I'll move away from the screen. पहले ऑब्जर्व करो. is 0.2 more or is 0.2 less than 0.1? जो 0.2 है अभी स्क्रीन पे, is it more or is it less than A? पूरा डिटेल में समझा रहा हूं आपको बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुली क्रिएटेड और क्राफ्टेड क्वेश्चन. हाँ, नेटवर्क का वार्निंग मेरे को आया था, भी रिस्टोर हो गया, परफेक्टली फाइन. You can message in the group as well. I'm perfectly okay with that. ये मैं पूरा फिर से एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. I'll explain all of this to you one more time. I'll explain all of this to you again one more time. कंफर्मेशन समझा कि नहीं समझा आप लोगों को ये सब? You can message me on the group as well. यहाँ पर आई थिंक आपका चैट नहीं आ रहा है. डन है, गुड. यहां तक डन है, गुड गुड. हाँ, तो you are earning more. Let us go back. So what is the guaranteed return Shabnam can get? Guaranteed return she can get is 0.2%. और ये guaranteed return के लिए how did we invest the money? B upon C का पैसा was 9 upon 16. So B में we are investing 9 rupees out of 25. We are investing 36 rupees in 36% in B, and C में we are investing 16 out of 25. So we are investing 64% here. So observe how the question has been framed. You were given 3 investment options, out of these, you had only 2 choices basically. Either invest only in A or you invest all of the money in B or C. So B or C का percentage is more than A and it is guaranteed. देखो, how did I make sure guarantee रहेगा? Market goes down और मार्केट गोज अप, दोनों केस में जो रिटर्न है मैंने इक्वेट कर दिया. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इज मार्केट गोज अप, कितना पैसा यू विल गेट. राइट हैंड साइड इज मार्केट गोज डाउन, हाउ मच मनी यू विल गेट. एंड आई एम इक्वेटिंग. ये गारंटी है, इतना फिक्स मिलेगा आपको. इट्स लाइक देयर आर टू ग्राफ्स. there are two graphs. It is like two graphs. One graph is going above and the other graph is going below, and the point of intersection they are equal. ये मैं आपको फिर से ग्राफ्स में कराऊंगा. तो आई फाउंड द पॉइंट वेयर द टू ग्राफ्स मीट. फिक्स कर दिया मैंने वहां पे कि इक्वल वैल्यू चाहिए. सो गारंटीड रिटर्न इज 0.2. अच्छा, एक और क्वेश्चन. ये हमने डिवाइड क्यों किया? व्हाई डिड वी डिवाइड दिस वैल्यू? ये 25 से ये हमने फिर से क्यों डिवाइड कर दिया इसको? गिव अ सेकंड गाइस. Why did we divide this by 25? ये क्या है? ये रुपया है. This is the money you are getting. This is the money you are getting as return, as your profit. उसको हमने 25 से डिवाइड करके परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, क्योंकि परसेंटेज प्रॉफिट चाहिए था हमें. There's a beetle here. चलो, now the question. कल कंटिन्यूएशन में क्लास चाहिए, यू गाइज वांट अ क्लास टुमारो, या कल ब्रेक चाहिए? वी आर ऑलमोस्ट एट द एंड ऑफ परसेंटेज। आई थिंक 4-5 क्वेश्चंस और हैं मेरे पास, जो कि मैं आपको ऐसे शेयर कर दूंगा। 4-5 क्वेश्चंस के लिए सेशन मेक्स नो सेंस। नहीं तो फॉर अ 2 आवर सेशन मेरे को और क्वेश्चंस इकट्ठे करने पड़ेंगे, बैठ के बनाने पड़ेंगे। Do you guys want a break to practice, prepare tomorrow? Whatever books you have, उसमें से परसेंटेज बनाना शुरू कर दो. Start solving. Whatever logins you have, any login you have, you purchase any login or chapter wise test, start solving. परसेंटेज खत्म कर दो अभी आप. Tomorrow is Friday. We have had Monday to Thursday back-to-back sessions. Percentage is almost over from my side. We have reached 49 questions we have reached. 49 questions we have reached. नहीं, my question is कल क्लास चाहिए या कल ब्रेक चाहिए? And you have a Telegram group, you have a WhatsApp group, start sharing questions. जो questions ना बने, start sharing. मेरे साथ शेयर करो. You have a common WhatsApp group open when कुछ 400 plus people are there, उसमें भी शेयर करो. Start sharing questions, खूब questions डालो. Unfortunately questions मैं डालता हूँ and I have to solve in the group also. The open group WhatsApp वाला है, people are very reluctant to solve new questions. उल्टा होना चाहिए. You guys should be more active, proactive in solving questions. कल ब्रेक चाहिए, ठीक है, कल ब्रेक लो, पढ़ाई करो, खूब क्वेश्चंस बनाओ. और बेटा श्रुतिका, आप टेलीग्राम डाउनलोड करो बेटा. यू क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक टू ज्वाइन. बिकॉज ऑफ probably some settings in telegram I am not able to add to the group. आपको लिंक में क्लिक करके ज्वाइन करना है तो आई कैन एक्सेप्ट यू टू द ग्रुप. आपके जिस नंबर पे डिस्कशन रहा है व्हाट्सएप पे, उसी पे आप टेलीग्राम उसी नंबर पे डाउनलोड करो एंड देन यू सेंड द ज्वाइनिंग रिक्वेस्ट. फिर क्यों आपका रिक्वेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है जब ज्वाइन कर रहे हो आप? आपने तो सर्च करो, यू आर इन द ग्रुप. नहीं बेटा, यू आर नॉट देयर. चलो इसके बाद डिस्कशन करते हैं. रिकॉर्डिंग हैपनिंग, इसके बाद डिस्कशन करते हैं. I'll message you on WhatsApp. Yeah. Ending it from my side, closing it from my side. Good night, guys. Break tomorrow.